Wow, wow, wow.
What a pure voice.
That was lovely.
Fantastic.
The sweet vocals of Jack Toppin, who joins us in the studio now. Good morning.
Morning.
Morning, morning. Now, you've already eaten a little bit of chocolate sneakily, didn't you?
Yeah.
And it was from John's advent calendar.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I only opened number 3, so there's a couple of days. You can have another one if you like. Yeah, help yourself. Evidently, you made our producer, Lisa, cry when she heard you singing. I don't know quite why. Were you singing off or something like that? Why do you think she cried? Do you make your mum and dad cry?
I don't really. I made my dad's friend cry once.
Did you?
Yeah.
Oh dear. Right. Well, you understand that because it's something beautiful. It's something emotional. How does it make you feel when you hear people talking about being Christmas number 1?
It feels amazing. Because when I was younger, I never thought this would happen, and so me going for Christmas number 1 is just amazing. It would be a really nice Christmas present for me and for the children in South Africa and for the people in the Philippines, because all the money the more people that buy it, the more money that Save the Children can get, and that's all going to go to the people out in South Africa. And
so save the children are getting the profits.
And in the Philippines and over the 120 countries they work in. So
That's amazing. I mean, at your age, I can imagine you're thinking, right, well, with the money, I'm going to buy this game and those trainers and this and that. Why are you so happy to support the work of Save the Children?
Because we have like a lot more opportunities in life, and like we don't walk to school without shoes and without socks, and the only pair of shoes they have is like school shoes, and they have a TV but with 3 channels. Like we have like 520 odd or something.
It's true.
Yeah.
It's we're more fortunate than them, so it's just I want to raise money to help them to be more fortunate.
You've already been out to Africa to see some of the work of Save the Children, haven't you?
Yes, I have.
Where did you go and what did you see?
I went to Choirboy in Free State, and I saw people walking to school with no shoes on. I saw the boy. I went into a boy about the same age as me. I went into his house, and he had a small kitchen, a very small bedroom for his grandma, and then he had a big bed, but he had to share 3 people or 4 people had to share the bed with him.
Wow.
So it's just like you get to share your own bed, or you get to have your own bed over here.
Yeah. And how did that make you feel, seeing them with so little and you, in comparison, having a lot?
It made me realise how much they need help, because I'd seen Children in Need and all those programmes on TV, but I've seen literally how much help they need to get them to get a better fortune in life.
Well, you're doing your piece for them anyway. I'm sure they'll be so grateful. We've got plenty more to chat to you about a bit later on. Are you going to stay with us?
Yep.
Okay.
We've got the album as well, so maybe we can try and play another song from the album a little bit later.
Inspirational Breakfast with John and Natch. This is Premier Christian Radio.
It's 24 minutes past 8. You're with Inspirational Breakfast on Premier. This is how the programme brought to you by the Harvest Partnership, independent financial advisors. Nadj and John with you through till 10.
Yes, we are, and we've got a young lad in the studio who's certainly going to be a household name very quickly. It's Jack Toppin, hopefully going to get the number 1 with Tomorrow. But we've got your album here, Jack. It is called Wonderful World, and there's another track from it that you'd like us to play.
Yeah, my favourite's You'll Never Walk Alone.
Okay, and I understand you actually performed this with the London Community Gospel Choir not too long ago. You remember? Never mind.
He's frowning a little there.
I think I can.
You think you can?
You think you can? Okay.
Yeah, I think I did, yeah.
Such a busy life. Such a busy life.
All right, let's play a bit of it.
When you walk through a storm, hold your head up high and don't you never walk alone.
That's Nadji's bit there. Hold your head. And the earlier bit was by Jack Topping. Jack, it sounds absolutely terrific. Why is that a favourite song of yours? It's just a great tune, isn't it, I suppose?
Yeah, that's why I really like it.
Yeah. And while I think of it, do you have a favourite topping? On cakes, maybe?
He's cringing at your question, John.
No.
You don't? Okay, just checking.
Now, Jack, I mean, you've come in looking very smart today. I said to you, oh, you off to school later? And you said...
No.
You just like wearing your school uniform?
Well, I think it's like... Well, I wear my school uniform under my cassock, and so if I just take my blazer off, my jumper off, and then put my cassock on, it's just a lot easier instead of putting something different on and changing it, and then you have to... It saves a lot of messing around.
And tell us about the choir that you're in, where you wear the cassock and where you are a choir boy.
Well, I'm in the Liverpool Metropolitan Cathedral Choir, and I've been in the choir for about... This is my 4th year, so I've been in the choir for 3 years, but this is my 4th year now.
Right.
And so were you, like, hand-picked as being the best and said, you know what, we are going to... Or Decca maybe came along, we're going to sign you, you're fantastic. Because you're the youngest person to ever sign for Decca.
Yeah, I don't know about that, but I know that I'm the youngest person who signed for Decca, but I don't know. I know they wanted me, because if they didn't want me, I wouldn't be here in the first place.
Well,
that's absolutely true.
That's true.
We've got a message in from a lady listening, Jill. Morning to you, Jill, who says, Jack, I would just want to say thank you for suggesting the track I'll Never Walk Alone from your album. It was just what I needed to hear this morning. There we are.
So your
Thank you,
family and your parents, they must be really proud of you.
Well, I don't really... I don't ask them, so I don't know the question, but I don't know mainly the answer. Like, yes, oh, Dad, are you proud of me, Dad? Because I just don't do that. But,
well, your Uncle Mike's here with you today.
I know they're very supportive, but I wouldn't go around asking, are you proud of me?
I'm sure they are.
You are the youngest person to ever sign for Decca Records, but you surely must be the youngest ambassador for Save the Children as well.
Yes, I am.
You are. Okay. And is this something you hope to continue doing, even when your voice breaks?
Well, I hope I can help the children in the Philippines and... Well, not necessarily the children, the people in the Philippines and in South Africa and Kwakwa, where I visited, and the 120 countries that Save the Children work in. But it looks like I'm really it's really exciting at the moment. So with my single coming out on the 16th.
Yeah. Do you follow people like Aled Jones? He sat in that chair not that long ago.
God.
Here we are. And he started off as a young man, didn't he?
Yeah.
And ended up, even after his voice broke, being a singer and a presenter. Maybe you'd like Nadji's job eventually.
Are you going to take my job?
No, I don't know. All I know is I want to carry on in a musical career and finish off my piano and oboe and singing grades.
Fantastic.
Oh wow! So what grade are you up to at the moment?
Well, on the piano and the oboe, on the oboe I just started this year. The piano started about 3 years ago, but I've not done any grades yet.
But you're obviously clearly a very musical person, so I'm sure you're going to do well.
I've done my grade 1 in theory.
Inspirational breakfast. This is Premier Christian Radio.
Still joined in the studio by the young man who's hoping to top the charts this Christmas with his single Tomorrow. It's Jack Topping, and that means you're going to be taking on the X Factor winner.
Yeah, when I was younger, I used to watch the X Factor, but I can't now because I've got no time.
You've got no time. What, even on a Saturday night? Do they keep you busy?
I've either got homework, and cleaning my bedroom, or I'm either rehearsing a song.
Oh, it's a hard life, isn't it, Jack?
Yeah.
Are you enjoying yourself though?
Yeah, it's a wonderful experience.
So what will it be like going head to head with the X Factor contest, the X Factor winner?
It will be amazing. Just me against the X Factor winner. I'm like, I've only just started. The X Factor's been running for like 10 years or something like that.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be interesting.
Did you ever think, one day I'd love to audition for the X Factor?
Well, some people were saying I should.
Oh, really?
Well, I don't. I remember some people were saying it.
They're often looking for more than just a nice young man with a good voice, aren't they? They're looking. I mean, can you dance? Can you juggle? Can you you know?
I've learnt to juggle.
Have you?
Yeah.
And John was only joking. There we go. And you've got a great personality as well. Well, John has handpicked another song from your album that he'd like us to play. Which song's this, John?
It's The Lord Is My Shepherd. And I thought that would be a very nice song to play. Is that something you sing at school sometimes?
Well, it's got a lot. At school, we don't. At school. In music, we're doing medieval times at the moment. So
oh, okay. Because there's lots of tunes to that. The famous one is Crimond, I think, isn't it?
Yeah.
And what song? Which tune have you got to this?
Well, I think it's been composed by my producers.
Oh right,
Nice.
okay. They wrote them. It's not Stuart Townend or anything like that. He's written them.
I'm not sure.
No. Okay.
All right, we'll have a listen. This is The Lord Is My Shepherd, taken from Jack Toppin's album Wonderful World.
The sounds of Jack Topping there, and The Lord Is My Shepherd. It's from his album, which is just out, called Wonderful World. And it is believed that Jack may well be the number one this Christmas. That would be exciting.
I think I might have to
to
start backing you instead of X Factor now.
There we go. It's 23 minutes to 9. You're with Inspirational Breakfast.
Faith comes to life.
And so many more.
It's Tuesday the 3rd of December, and by the 25th of December there'll be a number one from our guest here this morning, Jack Topping. That's what we're expecting anyway. He's an 11-year-old, and some very exciting stuff going on with his life as he sings. I've got a question from Marion here, who says, is Jack related to Frank Topping, the Methodist minister and broadcaster? Is he a relative of yours?
No.
No? Okay. He was a very well-known broadcaster on the BBC, Frank Topping. Okay, you must find out. Maybe he's a distant relative. You never know.
All right, we've also got a call for you, Jack. You got your headphones on nice and tight. It's Jean in Liverpool. Morning, Jean.
Good morning, Nad.
Hi,
Good morning,
Jean.
John.
Morning.
Good morning, Jack.
Morning.
I thank God for the gift of your beautiful voice, Jack. And he's now making it possible that you can rejoice your journey and keep helping the people.
Yes.
You're a beautiful ambassador.
Thank you.
Okay, take care. God bless.
Bye.
Thank you very much, Jean,
Thank
for
you,
that.
Jean. That's lovely.
There
You
we
must
are.
get a lot of lovely messages from people.
Well, that's probably my first call in. I've never had someone call in, and it's
And
so,
coming from your part of the country as well.
yeah.
Yeah, that's nice, isn't it?
So
Yeah.
you've had the pleasure of meeting lots of famous people. We did mention Aled Jones earlier, that you're sitting in the seat that he once sat in. What happened when you met him?
Well, I met him twice actually. So
Oh, my goodness.
the first time I was at the Classic Brits, this year, and I sang "You'll Never Walk Alone" there. That we played a few, I don't know how many minutes since it's been then.
Yeah.
It goes so fast, time. But I sang "You'll Never Walk Alone," and after I'd sung "You'll Never Walk Alone," I went off stage and went round. I was going to go back to my dressing room, and Alan Jones was running after me, and he said "well done" to me, and I just felt amazed.
Wow.
Oh, well, that's lovely.
Have you kind of grown up listening to him?
Well, I love one certain track that he sung, and it's not "We're Walking the Aisle."
Okay.
Thank goodness for that.
It was "So Holy Night."
I love that
Oh,
song. That's my
it's a great
favourite
song.
Christmas song.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's your favourite Christmas carol?
Christmas Carol.
That's a hard one, isn't it?
Lots of good ones.
You sound like a young man who recognises a good tune from the choices you've made. You like a good melody.
Oh.
You're not sure, are you?
Have a little think
Okay,
about
have a
it.
little think
Let's
about
talk about when you met Mr. Gary Barlow.
Yeah, that was truly wonderful. It was because we were lining up to meet Prince Charles, and then we had to come round in like a horseshoe shape.
So hang on, you're talking about Gary Barlow and you met Prince Charles. Wasn't that more important?
Well, Prince Charles said something about my voice breaking in 2 words, and it's just.
Oh, that was a nice encouraging message from him, wasn't it? Yes, you sound great. Don't forget your voice will break soon and you'll be nobody.
Oh, I'm sure it wasn't as harsh as that.
But,
Taken
yeah.
after his dad.
I was lining up, and then Gary Barlow had to stand next to me, and then he was talking to me about how full the London Palladium was going to be.
All right.
From the outside, it looks like a teeny, tiny place.
It does, doesn't
and
it?
then when you go inside, it's like big, but not as big as the Royal Albert Hall.
No, that's true.
And it looks like it's been there since Henry the Apes.
It is very old.
Yeah, I can remember it being built.
Can you?
No.
So that's
Not
how
really.
old John is.
So have you sung at the Albert Hall as well?
Yeah, so
Yeah.
I sang there. I was meant to sing there at Classic FM Live,
Okay.
and I sang there at Classic Brits.
Okay.
Then I sang I'm trying to remember.
Okay. Well,
Another
anyway,
great tune.
you've sung at another opportunity.
Okay,
Yeah,
well,
yeah.
your album is out now.
Yeah,
Wonderful World.
yeah.
This must be a dream come true just to have an album out at the age of
Yeah.
11.
Yeah, it is amazing because I saw in the shop my album. I was like,
That's me.
I was like, that's me, and it was just amazing.
Do you get any smart comments from your school friends?
Not really, but there's one chorus who goes, "Hi, famous person, bye, famous person."
Have you got girls chasing you now?
Not yet.
Not yet. Are you expecting it to come?
No,
No?
no.
Ah, it will. It will come.
Jack will be chasing them.
And the single Tomorrow, which we played a little bit earlier, will be out on the 16th, I believe.
Yes, it will.
Okay.
Just in time for the Christmas #1.
And of course, it'd be fantastic if it's Christmas on one, as you say, because all the money will go to save the children. So it will do something really positive. So
Yeah.
I hope most of our listeners will download it as soon as it's available. Yeah,
Yeah.
great stuff.
Hopefully.
Jack, it's been lovely having you on the show today.
Nice to meet you too.
And what are you doing for the rest of the day? Homework?
No.
No,
No, straight no.
definitely not.
I'm at Classic FM.
Okay.
More interviews.
Yeah, a lot of radio interviews. I saw on the list BBC Radio Merseyside. I was thinking, how could Merseyside's in Liverpool?
Is that where you've
And
got to
I
go?
Well, no, I think it's just someone.
You're going to a
Said-
remote
said-
studio. Yeah,
I think I go into a studio,
Hmm.
and then radio, and then the
You put the
people come
headphones on.
down.
The
and
magic
then,
happens.
and then they teleport the speaking to the radio station and stuff like
That's
that.
what we do every day. We teleport into people's homes, don't we?
Absolutely. Yeah.
Well, Jack, thank you so much. Have a wonderful Christmas.
Thank you. You
and
too.
all the best with the single.
Thank you.
And feel free to have another chocolate.
He will.
Inspirational Breakfast. Premier Christian Radio.